Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly reading. This is for the 16th to the 23rd of February. I'm going to start off with your charms. This is going to give us an indication of what's in your energy field this week. And you have the seashell and the cat coming out twice. Now, Sagittarius, when the seashell appears, it represents intuition and emotional messages. When we see the seashell, we know your inner voice grows louder, healing may be gentle, a subtle message emerges, so listen closely. You have two cats coming through, and as you can see, the first cat is in a sitting position and the second cat is in a more relaxed position. What I see here, Sagittarius, is that this is the week you're going to start feeling very comfortable about claiming your independence. I do feel you're going to be working strongly with your intuition, but it feels natural to you and it feels easy to you. There is a part of you that knows that when you listen to that voice within you, you can't go wrong. And with the sleeping cat here, I don't think this is going to be big and dramatic. It's something that feels very relaxed and easy for you. Let's move on now and continue with your reading. And we're going to look at what this week is trying to teach you. So let's go ahead and see all the insights and the messages waiting to come through for you. I'm going to start off by looking at the theme of the week, where you're being tested, what you're meant to understand, how to integrate this lesson, and finally, how this lesson benefits your future. Sagittarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at the theme of the week, the overall energetic storyline. And what we see here, Sagittarius, is a wonderful energy of getting down to business. And when I say that, it's getting down to focusing on everything that you now want to see happen in your life. I feel you've already done a lot of thinking and planning. All that energy has already been building up. And this week, I feel you're putting into motion, Sagittarius, what you know you want to see in your life. You're not questioning it. You're not doubting it. You're very focused. You know intuitively what is right for you. You're not asking people for their opinions, for their confirmation. Nothing like that. You just quietly and strongly get on with what you know you want to see happen and create this week. Let us see now where you're being tested. So we're looking at the trigger or the repeating pattern. Now, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing here for you with both the Fool and the Knight of Swords coming through, there is this pattern some of you might have to rush in without thinking or without getting enough information. And when you do that, there could be some element of, oh my gosh, what have I just done? Oh, I can't believe I just bought that. Oh, I can't believe I just agreed to do that. So you're being asked now this week, Sagittarius, to look at what motivates you to jump before thinking. It's wonderful to take a leap of faith, but there has to be some kind of element of a calculated risk. You can't just jump off a cliff not knowing what's waiting for you below. Is it concrete waiting for you, or is it a wonderful pool of fresh water that's deep enough to accommodate you? So, Sagittarius, this message is telling me you need to stop this week and look at where you could be rushing in with not enough information, where you could be making some kind of foolish mistake. If this is a pattern of yours, or even if it comes up every few weeks, you need to look at it and ascertain what's triggering it so that you can address it. As I said, it's wonderful when we move out of our comfort zone, but we need to know where we're moving to, or at least know we've done some kind of background research so we're not going to be met with any unpleasant surprises. Now let us see what you're meant to understand this week. What is your core lesson? Sagittarius, I do feel that what you're working on right now, where you're so focused, what you have been planning, is very connected to the energy around you. And we're being told that you are actually on the right path. The only thing you need to be aware of is not to make any sudden and abrupt decisions that veer you off course. If you stick to your course, if you work with everything you have been planning and organizing, you are going to find, my dear Sagittarius, that things flow and happen for you in a smooth and natural way. And with 8 of Wands here, I think things are going to happen very quickly for you. You are actually meant to reach the energy of 9 of Pentacles this week. And this tells me that whatever this is, your ships are coming in, and those ships are going to make you feel incredibly abundant, like, yes, I can see my hard work is paying off. You're going to get actual proof you're on the right path. So your core lesson is, if you do the work, do all the background investigative work, plan everything, don't make any abrupt decisions. Keep to your schedule, keep to your plan, and my dear Sagittarius, you're going to have wonderful results this week. Now let us see how you integrate this lesson. So we're looking at practical or emotional action. The first thing you need to do, my dear Sagittarius, before you take a leap into the unknown, is catch yourself. Catch yourself and ask yourself, am I 100% sure I'm doing the right thing? I'm going to get the outcome I'm dreaming of. If there is any doubt whatsoever, pull back and reassess everything, because if there is a missing link, we see that there could be a big detour coming your way. You are also being told, my dear Sagittarius, if you have a huge temptation to take that leap into the unknown, to do something incredibly rash this week, speak to the people around you, people you regard as your equals. So this could be your friends, it could be your colleagues at work, people who you connect to in some way. Speak to them, bounce your ideas off them, get their insights. We saw your independence, but when it comes to taking a very big risk, you need to have some kind of cautionary stops in place that will help you just take a deep breath and look at everything closely. Now let us see how this lesson benefits your future, and we're looking at the long-term payoff. So Sagittarius, the first thing I'm seeing for you is that you're going to be forming an incredibly wonderful and deep connection to your intuition this week. If you act on your intuition, if your intuition says, wait, stop, get more information. Or if your intuition says it's okay, you've done the work, you are ready to take a leap of faith and you follow your intuition, you will get the result you're looking for. And through this, what happens is your trust is going to build. And as your trust builds, you will trust and you will work with your intuition more and more as time goes on. And by doing that, my dear Sagittarians, what you do is you open up a wonderful, joyous period for yourself. You know, there is nothing more comforting and more empowering than when we trust and work with our intuition and we get the results that we've dreamed of and some that even exceed our wildest dreams. What I see here is that by working with your intuition, my dear Sagittarians, what you're going to do for yourself is bring in an immense amount of joy, clarity, and divinely inspired decisions. Sagittarius, this message isn't random. It's powerful direction. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.